We'll see where he ends up putting the map, but we'll put it there for now. So you can see Plasma has Ace. Plasma Field playing as white here. I'm sure we'll get the colors updated in just a second. Ace playing as orange. He's first in turn order. He's got I Am Mamba, who's playing as red, who's last in turn order. Interesting first and last matchup there. Pentix playing as purple. Has Plasma Field, the white player. And then Mamba has Pentix, so red has purple. I Am Rugster playing as black has Horseboy, who is blue. And Horseboy has I Am Rugster. So we do have the dreaded crossover there with Rugster and Horseboy. Blue and black have each other, and they're right next to each other in turn order. So it should be a lot of fun to see how that plays out. And we see the first turn bonus taken there by Ace. He takes the East Africa +3 turn 1. That's the most common bonus we've seen taken in this round. The earliest bonus taken last night we did group 3, I guess it was last night. The East Africa bonus was taken in all 3 games first, and the East Africa bonus player never won, if I remember correctly. So we'll see if that trend continues. Ooh, we do see a play here for Horseboy taking Southern Africa, which is not a super common bonus to be taken. Looks like Pentix might have a play up top. Rugster's got an Asia Minor play. He's going to roll the 6-on-2 into the 1 to take... Oh, he loses 2 on the 2. Not a great roll, but he does go ahead and clean up Asia Minor and gets the +3 turn 1 here. Crackle, you'd still be in the top 3 if Hudson didn't score 40 points in his... round 2 game. We weren't expecting anyone to get 40, I don't think. Here goes Pentix, 4th in turn order, playing as purple. Not a great bonus line for Pentix. I guess Europe would be his bonus line. There's just a couple 3s up there to deal with. Yeah, the 4-player group. Yeah. Lots of spiciness in the 4-player group. 1 player winning all 3 4-player group games is pretty impressive, though. He must have been playing as purple. It's the only way that could be done. Plasma's going to make the play for the Horn of Africa. Plasma's pretty anti-bonus. He loses 2 on the 2. He doesn't love that. He's going to have to wait till next turn to roll the Mamba 2. Or maybe Mamba will get out of there for him. That's possible. Plasma will have to wait a turn, but he'll have a +4 if he can get that next territory. Yeah, you're just going to have to win a game, Crackle. Simple as that. Once we get to the Octofinals, the next round, it'll be winner moves on in each game. So we'll play the same set of 3 games. Mamba's got to get out people's bonuses, but he's going to take the +6. I mean, is anybody really surprised? Mamba's going for the +6 of Central Africa in greedy Mamba fashion. He takes it turn 1. A turn 1 +6 in the most strategic spot on the map. You can see that choke point there with the Mamba 5 and the Ace 2. Separates that bottom chunk of the map from the top. But that bottom chunk of the map's really cleaned up. Horseboy's the only one kind of hidden down there. So after turn 1, we've got a +3 for Ace. And the only other bonus is the +6 for Mamba. No one else able to fully get their bonus. A couple of players just won. Oh, no, sorry. Rugster also takes the +3 of Asia Minor, turn 1. The other 3 players did not get a bonus. Horseboy. Ooh! We see the super aggressive play by Ace to take Horseboy out of the bottom of Africa. It takes a second bonus. And we are seeing the ultimate greed game. That's a +6 for both Ace and Mamba at this point in the game. Ace has Mamba. So here's what's interesting. Ace saw Mamba get the 6. He could have broken Mamba. It would have been tough because Mamba's got a great guard on that bonus. But instead he says, I'm going to match his bonus. I'm going to get another +3. So I'm +6 right next to Mamba's +6. He doesn't know I'm coming after him. He's going to play me buddy-buddy, and then at some point I can just turn on him and try to kill him. That's kind of the logic I think Ace is using there. Horseboy, not an easy path to a bonus anywhere. Horseboy's in big trouble, and he will be targeted by Rugster. Remember, they're targeting each other. I think the play by Ace is super interesting going for the second bonus. Horseboy now in big trouble because he had that stolen from him. Yeah, Hudson, I think, just used up everything he had in round 2. So, Rugster saying, I'd love to get this out of your way, but no one's letting me out. Or he's telling everybody to get out. I don't know. Hard to say. I think Plasma turns on Ace. Plasma's target is Ace, and I think he hits that 2 next turn. He's got the 3. I think he adds to the 3 and hits the 2. Yeah, the only risk there, I agree, for Ace is that he hit Horseboy so hard that Horseboy now much easier to kill for Rugster. I think Plasma breaks Ace. I think Plasma might even do it if it wasn't his target, but I think he definitely does it because it's his target. He's going to roll the 6 on 2. He's also got the 4 on 1 to clean up his bonus. Yeah, as expected. So that knocks Ace back down to just a +3, and it's a +4 for Plasma there at the Horn of Africa. And we get the angry emote from Ace. He seems upset about what just happened. Oh, Plasma sticks a 7 stack down there in the bonus of Ace of the East Africa bonus, saying you're not getting this back. Be happy with your 1 bonus. Like the aggressive play, Mamba does get to keep his +6. He's got a fantastic guard. He's getting to add up in France. Pentix is in big trouble. Pentix has no real line at a bonus. The only thing saving Pentix is he's kind of got some good stack positions in terms of hiding from Mamba. But Mamba will get that fixed here in a couple of turns for sure. So looking at these, the points of these players coming into this one, we had Mamba was at 21, so he's got a great shot to get into that top 3 potentially. None of the other players super high. Obviously, if you get 40 points, you can just jump right in. Okay, so Ace just fortifies his bonus a little bit. He doesn't retaliate in terms of breaking Plasma. Ace has to kill Mamba. He's 4 troops behind already. Mamba's going to outgain him every turn, and Mamba's going to get a bigger trade. So Ace has got to figure out some creative solution to how he could kill Mamba potentially. Yeah, Mamba could get 26 to 27 points, though. That's definitely not out of the question. The guy that took the +6 turn 1, yeah, I think he could do it. So Lena's currently sitting in 3rd at 43, so he needs at least 43 to have a shot at one of those auto qualifier spots. Okay, Plasma adds to his 7. So Plasma utilizing this choke point on the map, kind of guarding Ace. Oh no, he wants the bonus. He's fully stealing the bonus from Ace. How about that? What is the chance that Ace would allow him to have that? No way Ace just lets him have that after he steals it. The problem for Ace is he's got to kill Mamba, so we can't waste too many troops messing around with Plasma. Ace has got to really think through this one. I think you got to break Plasma. You break him in Madagascar, so his 10's only pointed at your 10. Plasma gives the fist bump. I'm going to move this over so we can make sure we see any fun emotes here. Okay, he breaks him right in the middle. He's not scared of the 10 stack. And Plasma says, well played. He takes Madagascar for good measure. The only problem with Mamba's position is it's still tricky for him to get to Pentix. He's going to be super strong, but it's going to be tricky to get to Pentix. Plasma now has a reason to break Ace. Yeah, maybe. Because they're just in a full-on war. He's kind of portraying as a full-on war. I don't have you as my target. Maybe. Horseboy down at 18 troops. Can Rugster find a way to get Horseboy? He's gotten to hold his bonus the whole time. I mean, Rugster technically has enough troops right now. He just doesn't have the path. He's got to get up to that 1. So Horseboy's kill guarded up in Europe. Yeah. Hopefully we do get to see either a Rugster kill on Mamba, which would be the better option, or Mamba killing Rugster as a assassin target. That's what we're all here for, I think. Some dad on kid crime. Give the people what they want. I'm sure Tombstone can kind of finagle those targets and make it happen, right? Alright, how does Plasma react? Does he want to portray a full-on war with Ace and hit him again? Plasma doesn't have lines on that center spot of Ace, so he's starting to build there. Just going to trade there, maybe? Yeah. Maybe they're just going to trade there. Interesting. Mamba's still got pathing problems to get to Pentix. Purple's just tucked around some annoying spots for him. And now Pentix has that West Africa bonus. He's got the +3 West Africa bonus. Ace needs to get Mamba, but look how far he already is behind in troops. Ace is at 34, Mamba's at 47. And they haven't even gone through the trade difference, which is going to be a 11 troop trade difference. In addition to at least 2 more rounds of Mamba getting 3 more troops in his bonus. Does he break here? Does Ace just say, I got to break at some point? He does. He decides at some point, I got to break him. Mamba gives the questioning face, but it's not really a questioning face. Mamba knows now who has him. But I think it was Ace's only play if he's ever going to get that bounty, right? Mamba can only retaliate so much because Mamba's got to go get Pentix. Horseboy's had the toughest game, getting his bonus stolen early by Ace. I don't know how Horseboy gets a kill unless there's just all-out chaos breaks with a bunch of failed kills. He's got great lines on Rugster, he just doesn't have the troops. He's 15 troops behind already on Rugster, and Rugster's going to get a bigger trade. Pentix has worked his way into a pretty good spot. The problem is getting over to Plasma. Actually, he's lined up great on Plasma. He's just got to be able to go right there. As long as Mamba's not breaking him, he's got an easy path. Pentix has an outside shot at winning this. Ace has a really tough kill, even if he gets the early 3 trade. Horseboy has almost an impossible kill, even with the early trade. Rugster has a great chance at a kill, barring Horseboy getting the 3 trade right in front of him. Rugster still got to go through some kill guards up in Europe. Mamba might have enough to win now. 14, 6, 21, 22, 23, 24. But he's got to get through that kill guard up top. No way he gets through it. Yeah, and no bonus. Takes the bonus back. Does he break Ace? He just threatens him. Yeah, Mamba's just going to threaten him and say, do it again. Look at the mad face. Point taken, right? Does Ace just go right back at him? Ace trying to decide which +2 to go with. He wants the Madagascar too. It's 43 troops for Ace. He lets Mamba hold the bonus. Mamba having to move that down, though, is an effect on the game for sure. Because now he's got to go around that 8 stack of plasmas to get to Pentix. So the whole defending move that Mamba just had to make there because of Ace ruined his chances, I think, at getting that kill. This is turn 6 for everybody, so they're trading on 5. Ace gets the 4 trade. Horseboy gets the 6 trade. Horseboy's at 27 troops and in danger of dying to Rugster. Except for the kill guard up in Europe. I keep forgetting about that. He's kill guarded in Europe by Ace, Pentix, and Plasma. They're leaving that one up there. Micro says I think Pentix needs to go for it. Really? Pentix going for Plasma here. Pentix has the best lines of anybody. Hey, thanks for the raid, Chad. The guard in Europe might not be enough, Leona. It's a big guard up there. No way he gets it with just the 8 trade. Yeah, I don't know why Pentix left the 6 out there. Why didn't he put it on the 14? Don't call his troops useless. Yeah, maybe they have a reason, I'm sure. Okay, so Rugster points all of his troops up to Europe. Remember, Rugster has Horse Boy, so he's going to split from that spot. Pentix trades. That's the 10 trade. 10 trade for Pentix. So you guys think if he doesn't have the 6 there, he has enough to go for it? I think he does too. I think it's still close. Now he combines. All right, 12 trade for Plasma. Plasma's got Ace. He's going to move next to Ace there. He's next to Ace up in Europe, except for that Horseboy 1. Interesting, Horseboy hasn't added anything to that 1. And he must know that's the only thing saving him. He just kind of trusted that no one would hit him. And so far, the trusting has worked. Mamba frustrated. His 19 is stuck because he had to move it down because of Ace's play earlier. I think Mamba easily has this kill if that 19's sitting up where the 5 is. Why did he roll 2 dice? I didn't see him do it. Does Mamba move the stack up? No, he stays down. Okay. He leaves 3s up top. Interesting play from Mamba. Mamba has to be frustrated. Ace has kept Mamba from winning the game. Ace has no chance of killing him, though. Look at that troop disparity. Ace is at 49. Mamba's at 72. Ace has just got to be thinking, I got to extend this game and get someone to fail a kill or something to have a chance to get back here. Mamba just getting to hold a +6 all game. He held it all but 1 turn of this game. Is wild. All right, trade on 3 from Horse Boy. That helps protect him for sure. He obviously can't kill Rugster, right? Oh boy, he's going for it, guys. He's trying to roll down the 28. And he rolls terribly. He takes out 0 troops. Now he's got a 28 on 28. Then he's got to take out 2 additional 1s. And then he's got to take out 14 across 4 different territories. Now he's just going to take a territory. That was some ugly dice, folks. Tries the slow roll, gets no help. It would have been really tight. Respect Horus Boy for not just ruining the whole game there, right? Here goes Rugster, gets the trade. So Rugster's got to add and go through a purple 14. Ironically, if Horse Boy did try to go for the kill, he would have ruined Rugster's chance at killing him. Oh, he's going 17 on 14 into a 1. He's got a split off of a 31 to hit a 1 and then come back down for a 27 and a 1. He gets a great roll there. Gets a great roll in the 17. Ooh, what's this? 20 on 27. Only loses 18. Fantastic dice for Rugster. Rugster kills Horseboy. Gets the win. Good game, everybody. And we get the victory emote from Rugster. Interesting, if Horseboy goes for it there and fails, the game totally changes and Rugster's chance to win is gone. So that's the crossover. That's the interesting part about that crossover matchup. Well played by Rugster. He beats Mamba to the first win of Group 5. Mamba, even with the +6, unable to get that first win because of Ace's play breaking him, really, is what changed that. So after game 1, Rugster sitting at 13 points. He gets 12 for the win, +1 for the bounty. Plasma, Ace, Pentix, and Mamba split the 12 placement points there, each getting 3. And then Horseboy 0 with the death. We'll jump into game 2. Game 2 is Stable Portals with Blizzards. Okay, and they'll set up game 2. While we're waiting on them to set up, I want to show you guys the newest addition to Professional Risk Takers with our new members pages. While they're setting that game up, we'll take a look at some of these player profiles and get some more info on where they're at. If I can find, there we go. Oh, there's me. That guy looks like he's really good at Risk. From what I see there, he looks good. Okay. Then we got Mamba, currently number 7 on the PRT Tour leaderboard, currently number 3 in the Saber rankings, as you can see. He's got finals of the PRT Cup, semis in both Invitational and Hot Buns, and quarters of the Try Hard Open. Look at these top finishes here in the non-PRT events. This guy gets almost half a bounty per game, one of the highest numbers we've seen on that stat so far. And then we can look at, I'm sure Rugster has in here that he's Mamba's daddy. He's got the 1 PRT win. He's made some advancements, some decent finishes there in non-PRT events. Played 20 games, bounty stake, and you can see he's about half of the bounties per game as Mamba. Let's take a look at Ace. Ace currently sitting at 17 in the PRT Tour, number 66 in the Saber rankings. He's not played a ton. He's only won 2 PRT games, so he's not played a ton of them so far. He's played in 15, and he's taken about the same amount of bounties per game as Rugster. That's the first 3. We'll get through the next 3 between games 2 and 3, but for now it looks like our lobby's ready to go. Hopefully Tombstone sent us our new targets. What's up, Emmanuel Elves? Emmanuel Elves? I'm not sure if that's right. Tombstone sent us our new targets, so we're going to load those up for you guys. And we're going to jump into Africa Advance Game 2, this time with Blizzards and Stable Portals. Okay, the Stable Portals are critical here. They do give us a portal into Southern Africa, which is critical. The Blizzards look like they're on the... Oh, look at the Blizzards in Europe. They're going to create an interesting cut up there in Europe. Creates a true back corner of Spain at the top of the map. Yeah, so Blizzards are on for Game 2, and they're off for Game 3. Ace is top 5 1v1. Yeah, Ace is a super good 1v1 player, for sure. Oh boy, if Rugster gets the 40-point game, that would be awesome. Rugster first in turn order. Ace second in turn order. Not as easy as a bonus spawn in this game. Although Ace has a pretty good Horn of Africa spawn. Probably where he should go. You can see the targets now. Ace has Horseboy, Mamba has Ace, Plasma has Pentix, Rugster has Plasma, Horseboy has Rugster, and Pentix has Mamba. I'm sure Tombstone's saving the father-son targeting for game 3 of the round. Holding on to that excitement for a little later. Ace taking a long time to decide here, trying to decide whether to go for the bonus or not, maybe? Plasma gives him the fist bump, like don't hit my 2 yet, but I think Ace got to take it. Oh, yeah, he gets a great roll in the 2. Oh, he can't quite take the bonus yet. He's got to get Horseboy out of there. He's telling Horseboy, go down to your bonus down here in East Africa. I'll move out for you. Yeah, we got to keep him for the whole series. I like it. Build the drama. Tombstone understands. You got to make him really earn it. Ooh. Plasma retaliates by just going and finding an Ace 2 to hit on the board. Not necessarily directed to any specific bonus. Just was angry about his 2 getting hit, so he went and hit the Ace 2. So bad blood again from Plasma and Ace. Neither of them have each other in this one. Yeah, neither of them have each other. All right, here goes Horseboy. He had the tough luck. Game 1, he moves an 8 stack down into the East Africa bonus. He's 1 territory away from taking it. Just needs Pentix to move out of there for him. Is Mamba seriously lining up for the same +6? This guy. He doesn't get it turn 1 this time at least. But he wants the +6 of Central Africa again. Yeah, it is interesting. Mamba has Ace, and he did say thank you to Plasma for hitting Ace. Huh. Wonder if Ace picked up on that. Alright, final spot in turn 1 here goes to Pentix. We think Pentix with a slightly different fortify in game 1 could have had the win potentially. Okay, we see Pentix move out. Horseboy's happy with that, surely. And we're back to the top. Mamba's upset about it. Okay, Mamba really wanted Pentix to move that 3 out of the bonus. And Pentix is like, hey, I'm not going to hand you a +6 again. Especially because Pentix has Mamba. So he's not going to do him any favors. Rugster moves up into that portal. That portal is a really powerful kill guard. You get to kill guard Spain. You also have a portal to the rest of the map. Very interesting way that the blizzards and portals worked there in Europe. And Rugster uses the fortify through the portal to get out of Southern Africa, where he thinks a bloodbath is about to occur here with Ace, Plasma, or Ace, Mamba, and Pentix. Ace gets handed his bonus. Horseboy will get to clean up his. No turn 1 bonuses this time. So we'll see a little bit smaller stacks moving forward. Okay, and Ace does a solid for Plasma. Goes ahead and gets out of there. Maybe they can let bygones be bygones. Ace takes the +4 of the Horn of Africa. The first player to get the bonus for the second straight game. Oh, and Ace wants to move his other troops in, which is going to annoy Horseboy. Bit of a risky move. Decides not to do it. Oh, he runs out of time because he thought about it so long. So he didn't get to do his fortify he wanted to do. All right, Plasma does go ahead and take the West Africa +3. Plasma moves to the left edge. Remember, Plasma has Pentix, so he's lining up that Pentix stack. Mamba saying, get your 4 out of here to Horseboy. Rugster gives a mad face. And crushes a dice. For good measure. Horseboy gotta take Madagascar. He can easily fortify out of what Mamba thinks is his bonus. But he's gonna use the portal instead to go somewhere else. Mamba keeps fist bumping him, saying, "Get your 6 out of my bonus." And Rugster gives a nice friendly emote back. Mamba says thanks. He's going to roll this Pentix 3 for sure. And he's going to roll the 4 on 1. Mamba, for some reason, thinks he's just entitled to... Oh, loses 3 on the 3. That's going to make this much tougher to hold this game. Oh, and he uses all of his troops to be able to guard on all sides. So he's got a 3-3-4-3 guard there on the Central Africa +6. Pentix has basically no bonus play. Hits the 4 of Plasma. Ooh, rolls a 3 on 1. Ooh, great dice for Pentix. He uses some great dice to get the Asia Minor +3. That was a tough bonus to take in that turn. He needed some stuff to go his way, and it does. He's not guarding it with hardly anything. Who would be most likely to break there? That'd be Plasma. Plasma does have the 1. He could say that he's angry because of him hitting his 4 and come break him. Not impossible. Yeah, that move that by Mamba to use the portal to create the other guard on the other side was a top level move for sure. Rugster, showing the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, decides he wants to go for his own +6 and try to take North Africa. He uses the portal to move troops down out of Europe to utilize for attacking next turn. He's got aces stacking this portal. That's going to cause him problems, and Ace is not going to want to give up that portal position anytime soon, I don't think. We'll see. Ace wants to also get a position up in Europe. Ace needs to be able to have lines on Horseboy, and that gets him a little closer to that Balkans position that Horseboy's sitting in up in Greece. And Ace says, Rugster, I'm not moving out of here. You're not getting this +6. All right, Plasma lost his position to really retaliate to Pentix. So Plasma goes ahead and creates a position down in Southern Africa so that he can be next to Pentix's 2 there. And he leaves a 4 stack so he can make sure he gets to hold it. Horseboy gets to hold a bonus for the first turn that he's actually got to hold a bonus all in either of these games, I think. He gets the +3. Currently bonus is Rugster's got nothing. It's a +4 for Ace. Plasma's got the +3 of West Africa. Horseboy's the +3 of East Africa. And then Mamba's got the +6 that nobody should be allowed to hold there in Central Africa. And Pentix now is the +3 in Asia Minor. All of those taken before the end of round 3 here. Horseboy just hits a Pentix 1. Just trying to move his troops into one spot. So he just wanted to get those troops and be able to move them down. Collect them there, where his 10 was to make it a 12. He's pointed at black. For the second straight game, he has Rugster. Rugster mad about that. I don't know what Rugster's exactly mad at. Okay, he's mad at Mamba about something. Rugster signaling to Mamba he disliked what he did. Told him he's grounded. And now is questioning Mamba's decision making and calling him a scared little turtle. Just stuff you want your dad to think about you. All the things that you hope for. And then Mamba blows a bubble. Easy take for Mamba, moves back. He gets to hold his bonus. And once again, Mamba's in the troop lead. Yeah, I think Mamba's grounded. That's for sure. Easy take for Pentix, but now he's down to a 2-1 down in Southern Africa. He needs to hold that position probably, being last in turn order. From round 1, I know Rookster doesn't like people having a bonus. Clearly not even his son. Yeah, I think Rookster's pissed about the +6. And Rookster can get the +6. He's just going to have to roll an ace-7. So if he really threatens him, he hits the 5-on-1, hits the 5-on-1-on-1, fortifies into the 4 with the other stack, and he can just signal to ace, get out of my bonus. That's what Mamba would do here for sure. Let's see if Rookster follows what Mamba would do. WWMD, what would Mamba do? He doesn't. He just moves in the portal. Ace is sitting in that potential bonus for Rugster with a 7 stack, but it's just a critical portal for him to be able to sit on. Look at that European position. You've now got Rugster, Mamba, Horse Boy, and Ace all up there with a 5-5-5-6 sitting next to Pentix's Asia Minor bonus. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was the break. Not the break. Just an easy take there from Ace. Moves off the portal, maybe hoping to get even another person up there. And Plasma says, thank you for letting me up here. I got to get to Pentix, so this will at least get me a little bit closer to where I need to get into Asia Minor. And Ace laughs about it, because Ace thinks that means Plasma's coming after him. Yeah, Ace thinks that means Plasma's coming after him. Interesting. Let's see how that plays out with Ace thinking Plasma's now trying to trail him. But Plasma's actually trying to get to Pentix by making that move. Horse Boy at 34 troops is now our troop leader. Holding the East Africa bonus. He takes an easy take out of Madagascar into South Africa. Well played by Ace. Probably saved him from Mamba for a little longer. Yeah. He creates another like kind of buffer there for Mamba. Mamba's going to move that 8 and snuggle up right next to Ace's 6 probably. And Mamba now realizing he's going to have to add a lot more up in Europe because he's got to go through a Plasma kill guard. At least for now. Plasma could use that portal again. We'll see. Yeah. He's using a bit of a diversion tactic, just hitting to the side instead of directly at Ace. The other thing he does there is he thinks that Rugster's going to take that territory back, and he wants that to happen so that he can open up the lines if he needs them for some reason up there for his stack up at the top. I think that's why he hit that territory instead of going down with the attack. All right, here's turn 5. Turn 5 for Rugster. Rugster's got to find a way to kill Plasma Field. And Plasma Field's now in a tougher spot for Rugster. Ironically, Plasma Field thinks he's being kill guarded by Rugster, but Rugster has him as a target there in Spain. The problem for Rugster now is Mamba's 8 is sitting there. However, Rugster could potentially get to a portal position and jump through it. So he doesn't necessarily need to be next to him. Oh. Rugster removes the kill guard. Okay. I think that kill guard was kind of nice for him because it gave a false sense of security to Plasma. But he decides he doesn't want it, so he takes it out. Horse really hoping Rugster opens his 15 to wrap around. Yeah, okay. To be able to get to the other side. Yeah, his 1 is a problem right now. Also, I think a smart move by Rugster not taking out the Mamba one. Just block off Mamba's lines. Always good if you have the chance to block off Mamba's lines when you're playing him. Just let him go ahead and take that opportunity to go ahead and block him. You'll never regret taking away one of his options. Horseboy is going all in on blocking his position here. He still hopes Rugster's going to hit that one on the left. No, now he hopes someone will hit it on the right. Or he adds enough to hit the 4, I guess. Mamba questions Horseboy's move. Mamba has ace. And Plasma Field is very in the way of Mamba killing ace up in Europe. Blue's about to win. Yeah, so he's got to add, what, 8 to take a 100% roll on the 4? Ooh, Plasma blocks it. Mamba blocks the path for Horseboy to kill Rugster. Laying it on the line to protect his dad unknowingly. Alright, first trade is a 4 trade for Rugster. He has no bonus. He's in the worst trading position. Can he find a way to stay in this game? His target is Plasma Field. Horse might have it depending on the set. On the next set? On the second round of trades, are you saying? Let's see if Ace realizes what. Yeah. Oh, you're saying let's see if Ace realizes the blocks necessary there to add to his 5. Yeah. Well, it's a 5, 3, 1, 1 to get to the 11. I don't think Ace is going to move that 5. But where else is he going to attack? He's got to move it back from this attack, right? Yeah, he does. He doesn't add to it, which would have definitely prevented it. But he does move it back. Mamba cries. Rugster gives the questioning face. And here goes Plasma getting the 8 trade. I think it's still really close for blue. Leona thinks Horseboy's going to go for it. Hudson says it's still close. These guys have done a pretty good job of blocking stuff off and creating some interesting angles. Plasma's going to move his 12 stack right into the middle. He's got a 7 online lined up against Pentix. Okay, he's going to come from the bottom to hit Pentix. He's got the 7 down below. Plasma's in a really good spot to go for it. It's a 10 trade here from Horse. Problem for Plasma is that Pentix is going to get the 15 trade. Is he going for it? He's going for it, everybody. 8 on 4 gets it. 26 on 3 gets it. Has to split. Comes down through the 4. Only loses 2. Loses 2 on the 3. Nothing on the 1. Nothing on the 1. So 12 on 11, folks. He loses 7. He gets a 100% roll. Horseboy, the ultimate redemption, comes back from getting killed by Rugster in Game 1. He gets Rugster in Game 2. How about that? Little revenge on the first set of trades even. There from Horseboy. Well played. GG's. Horseboy gets the 13 points. Rugster... Oh, I think we gave the point to the wrong person there. We'll get that adjusted. Horseboy should be at 13 at the end of this. Everybody else gets their 3 points again. So it'll be Horseboy and Rugster sitting at 13. Plasma, Ace, Pentix, and Mamba sitting at 6 points after Game 2. We'll get set up for Game 3. It'll be no blizzards, but unstable portals here in Africa Advance for Game 3. So should be interesting. We'll see if Horseboy and Rugster have each other again, or if we get a nice father-son combo with Rugster and Mamba having each other. But while we're waiting on that, let's take another gander at our player profiles for our PRT members. Let's go through the other 3. We have not gone through Pentix. You can check these out on professionalrisktakers.com. Pentix currently 56 in the PRT Tour and currently 57 in the Saber rankings. Very consistent there from Pentix. He's got 2 PRT wins with a 7.4% win percentage. He made to the semis of the Hot Buns Tour. You can see he's playing 27 games and he's averaging about 0.3 bounties per game. You'll also notice his most eliminated players, Plasma, and most eliminated by his Plasma, which is interesting because they're matched up again in this one. Speaking of Plasma, let's take a look at his profile. Plasma currently sitting at 56 in the PRT Tour and 118 in the Saber rankings. You can see his finishes, including a 7th place finish in Sebia, a 31 in the Grandmasters, and 11th in the Random Settings tournament. His stats are not showing, so he must have a slightly different... Interesting. We'll take a look at Plasma later. And then we've got... Who's our other one? Horseboy. Horseboy, the winner of that game. He's got 7 PRT wins. He's got a 24% win percentage there. He made it to the finals of the Try Hard Open. So he had a great start to the PRT Tour, making it to that finals. He's playing 29 games. He's taken 11 bounties, and he's averaging 0.379 bounties per game, which is a pretty strong number in terms of bounties per game from the Maple Leaf Nation of Canada. And those are your 6 players. Again, if you want to check out player profiles, you can always go to professionalrisktakers.com. But for now, we're jumping right into Game 3 of Group 5 of Round 2 of the Assassins Unlimited Open. Again, no blizzards now. Ooh, we still have blizzards. Are we supposed to have blizzards, Tombstone? I'm sure someone knows this answer. I thought it was no blizzards, but I can't remember for sure. Restart. Tombstone, are you going to tell them? There are not supposed to be blizzards. Hopefully someone can see this and no blizzards game 3. Yeah, we're gonna restart it. Okay, get a quick restart going here. Thanks, Tombstone, for getting that covered for us. And we'll load up the targets that Tombstone sent us for game 3. All right, we've got Horseboy targeting Mamba this game, Ace targeting Pentix, Mamba with Horseboy, Rugster has Ace, Pentix has Plasma, and Plasma has Rugster. So we avoid the awkwardness that could have ruined Thanksgiving dinner this year for Mamba and Rugster. So we don't see them targeting each other, which is probably best overall for the IAM household as a group. You know, you don't want that kind of animosity festering from targeting each other in the Assassins Unlimited Open. We've got Ace, Pentix, Mamba, Plasma Field just waiting on Rugster and Horseboy to jump back in. I know, Tombstone, you had one job. You had one job. Okay, we got Horseboy. Now we just need Rugster, and then we will we'll get it started here. Ace friends Rugster to hopefully help him find the lobby quickly. Thanks to Ace again for streaming tonight. No need to re-roll. That would seem disingenuous, like we're trying to cause family strife. We don't want to put that on the PRT plate. If family strife happens, that's okay. We just don't want to be like causing it, you know. All right, so we're getting a restart here. No blizzards, but we've got unstable portals in Africa Advance. Need disingenuous. Yeah, Tombstone would never do something like that to cause drama. All above board. Not a drama causer. Oh, come on. We're going to restart again. Plasma did not ready up. Surely the third time's the charm here. No way we mess it up more than that, right? We'll jump back out. Ace will reset the lobby, and we'll be right back in a flash to actually play game 3. Surely the third time we'll get it loaded. Usually you only have these problems with the English players having trouble readying up, but it's an American on this one. No excuses there. Was that a crazy spawn? Oh, have the spawn after the restart? Yeah. No, not anti-UK. It's just I'm just stating based off of actual statistical evidence, British players are the most likely to fail to ready up. I don't know what it is. No, I have nothing against the English. They're great people. Hot Buns is a nice lady. It's just their propensity to fail to ready up that I'm referencing based off pure empirical data. So, simple as that. Ace, Pentix, Mamba, Rugster in here. We're missing Plasma Field, the unready upper, and Horseboy, the game 2 winner. And then we're definitely going to get a clean start here to game 3. Oh boy. Oh, Tombstone, let's just do new targets. They would like new targets. Let's do it safely. Plasma was worried because there were some attacks made, and so he thought that the targets may have revealed themselves with the attacks. Mamba really is wanted his original target, so. Who won the World Cup again? I'll have to check my notes. Can't recall. Leon's psychological tests have proven that forcing other players to false start by not ringing up allows us edge in the game. Now there could be some truth to that. That kind of this guy must be a noob. He doesn't even know to ready up. That's some next level mind Jedi movement there. It could have been France or Germany. I don't recall. Can't remember. Mamba sent a whatever gif, and Rugster said he should have just filmed Mamba doing it because it was so accurately representative of how Mamba acts. So here we go. We got the new targets in. Surely Tombstone will send them to us also here in just a second. And I will let you know as soon as I know the new targets. We're making Tombstone work overtime, having to do another set of targets here. He's sent them. I've got them. 1 second. Let's see if we get our dream matchup of an I am on I am target. And we do. Plasma has Horse Boy, Ace has Plasma Field, Rugster has Pentix, and Mamba has Rugster. Let's go. Horse Boy has a Mamba, and Pentix has Ace. Tombstone, sometimes you do stuff that just really disappoints us, and then you do something like this and totally redeem yourself, you know? King John, yeah. Lot to learn and risk, you know, King John. What I would recommend is, you know, rolling out every troop you got turn 1, general advice. Make sure you get down to all ones. What's some other good advice that I would offer? Card skip often. Early and often. Card skip early and often. No blizzards. This is just unstable portals. The blizzards is what we've messed up in the first restart. Always target Kilta Narco. Yeah, I've Kilta Narco in your game. Definitely just go after him early. You think Mamba was the one that complained the most about the new targets, by the way. So funny that he got Rugster here. No, we don't kill Mitch. No one wants to kill Mitch. He's a very nice guy. Definitely attack caps. Those are easy to take. Okay, so we have the unstable portals. They'll be closed on odd turns, open on even turns. They'll also move on each new odd turn. Horseboy first in turn order, Rugster second in turn order. Those are your two winners of game 1 and game 2, and they're the first 2 spots in turn order. Horseboy has had Rugster as a target in both games so far. This time Horseboy has Mamba. Mamba's just going to move all of his troops down to that same bonus, even though he has a spawn that doesn't even put him close to it. He's still going to try to take that Central Africa bonus here. Horseboy making a play for the North Africa bonus, maybe? Question mark? A lot of troops stuck in the Horn of Africa and East Africa bonus. They're going to have to do a little dancing here to get them in the right spots if everyone's going to take a bonus early. Yeah, it is possible. It is possible because these guys tried to start with blizzards for game 3 here too, so I guess that is possible. Got to pay attention closely to those settings, folks. This is Teenage Wasteland. Teenage Wasteland. Just a reminder, these guys are playing to get in the top 45. The top 45 will go on to the Octofinals. The top 3 in points after round 2 will get to go directly to the quarterfinals. Mamba needed a big night. He still could potentially get there with a win and a couple of bounties. He was at 21 coming in. He needs 22 points tonight. So we need 15 in this game. Pretty unlikely that Mamba gets there now. Which has to make Hudson Hornet feel good that one more group down without his spot getting taken. Not Teenage Wasteland, Mitch? I think it was. Oh, yeah, it is Baba O'Reilly, sorry. Teenage Wasteland's kind of the nickname of the song. Baba O'Reilly is the song, sorry. My fault, my fault. Oh, Games Lot also feeling good in that position. So yeah, Games Lot, Hudson, and Lina currently sitting in those 3 spots to go directly into quarterfinals. It's going to take a special performance from someone to kick him out. Oh, I thought we were getting to see a Mamba 3-year-old turn 1. Ace has Plasma. Those two have had kind of bad blood in both of these games so far. Does Horseboy go for the North Africa bonus? Is he rolling this 3? Oh, yeah. He's rolling the 3 of Pentix. He doesn't even have Pentix. He's got Mamba. And now he's just going to threaten Ace with the 8 on 6. And Ace is like, yeah, I just saw you roll that. I'll get out of here. No problem. Pete's round 3 was played without Blizzards. Good, good, good. So far, nobody's close to Hudson's 40-round game. 40-point game. Once we get to the Octofinals, it'll be just winner moves on game. So we'll play a 6-player game, 5-player game, 4-player game. Each of the 3-game winners who got their targets will move on. Extraneous bounties will not matter. You think he had an unfair advantage, Leona? Is that what I hear you saying? Did Ruxter break Mamba, or is he already there? Mamba didn't have the bonus yet, okay. For those of you interested, I'm about 45 minutes out from my Kill Pete Open round 3 game. So after this broadcast and we do our post game, I'll jump over to the Mitch on Risk Twitch if you guys want to watch me play round 3 in the old Kill Pete Open in Troy. All right, Pentix making a play for Europe. He's got a 4 of Mambas to deal with. Pentix has Ace as his target. Ace is at the bottom of the map. Pentix is at the top of the map. That's fun. Who were the players that had hatred, Hudson? Yeah, I think the spreading troops in that Troy game is actually not a bad strategy. And then eventually go into the big puncher method. Ooh, we've got an angry Rugster. Oh, Rugster says good game to Plasma for not getting out of his bonus. Mamba takes the Asia Minor bonus. He's also going to roll out of the way of Pentix. You know Mamba wants to get this bounty so badly. Silent and Buns were mad at each other. Nice. The game's a lot. Did we just play the one practice game against each other? For Kill Pete Open? Ace hits a Mamba 1. Ace has the Southern Africa +3. Mamba has the Asia Minor +3. We did too, maybe. Yeah, I played quite a bit of practice. It's so tricky because of your opponents matter a lot and how they're going to play out that game. You didn't get second most in the same game, yeah. Obviously, spawn has an effect on how you play it. All right, round 3 here for Horus. He gets to take the North Africa +6. Who has Horus? Plasma has Horus. Plasma likely breaks this. What do we think? Put your vote on the line. Does Plasma break Horus here? Roguester still can't claim his bonus, and he's pissed at Plasma. He might roll a 6. Double tap the 6. I think we're about to see a double tap, folks. Oh, yeah. We have a... No, he's just threatening. Just a threat. I don't know where he wants Plasma to go. He's got to get his 6 out of the way. He's got to roll a 6 on 2 to let Plasma get down into the bonus. Why wouldn't he hit the 6 on 2? He didn't hit the 6 on 2. I think you got to hit the 6 on 2, let Plasma go down in the East Africa bonus if that's what you're going to do. Pentex gets to take Europe. First time we've seen Europe taken in this group. Europe's just a +3. It's a lot of territories for a +3. You got to get all 8 of them. 8 for 3. Yeah, I agree. Black needs to... Leona says Black needs to roll the purple 2 to let white out. Agreed. Hudson, where does it go? Agreed. Same thing. Yeah, it's possible he doesn't realize it, but is he thinking that Plasma's just going to go out through the 2? Oh boy, Plasma is... Okay. How about that? Plasma disguises the being nice to Rugster move and breaks Horus to basically say, hey, I'm just getting out of the way of Rugster because he threatened me. But he conveniently gets to break Horus. Very cleverly done there by Plasma Field. Ooh, Mamba also jumps in that bonus. Horse Boy's going to be frustrated now for sure. Does Mamba go for a really early kill of Rugster? I mean, Plasma's still at 25. No way Ace gets him this early, right? He's got to go 2 different ways through there. I don't think he gets him. Not yet. Leona thinks Orange is going to win. Not yet, though, right? In a few turns? I'd believe it in a few turns. I can move our targets here. Okay, he just hits the 2. So he has the lines on Plasma, but he blocks off his pathing by hitting that 2, which is interesting. Okay, we see Horse Boy break Mamba. Horse Boy has Mamba, so no need to hide it. He just goes up and hits him. Mamba cries. Rugster takes his bonus that he's been so mad about this whole game. Rugster's got to get to Pentix, and he's in trouble to get that kill. Oh, he breaks. We're not hiding targets at all in this one, folks. Rugster goes ahead and breaks Pentix. Okay, so he does hide it a little bit because he also hits Ace. Just saying he's breaking everybody. And that's just Roguester. He's mad at the world here. And now Ace is also mad. Keep track of who's mad here. Oh, he did fail to take the bonus. He didn't take that little piece. He didn't realize it. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Hudson. Pentix takes back his bonus. Roguester is angry. Plasma gets a bonus out of all this. How about that? Kind of accidentally. And Mamba congratulates him. Roguester on 18 troops. Mamba's got a shot at him. 6 on 2. No, he doesn't have it yet. He doesn't have it yet. All right, Mamba takes back his bonus of Asia Minor, takes back the +3. Does Ace take back his? Ace still working on lining up Plasma. Plasma's played kind of right into Ace's hands. Him not having the bonus that turn definitely affects his pathing, though. All right, here goes Horse Boy, sitting at 28 troops. Turn 5. Horse Boy's got to take out Mamba to win this thing. They're basically even on troops. Yeah, Roguster's Rampage definitely helped Plasma. Agreed. I wonder if Ace took that extra territory in Roguster's bonus, just assuming he's definitely going to hit this and reopen it back up for me. I guess it doesn't matter a ton for him because he's just trying to go south to get Plasma. Okay, we see the +6 retaken by Horus. So now everybody's got a bonus. Horse has the +6. Roguester still doesn't have his +4 Horn of Africa. +3 in Europe for Pentix. +3 in East Africa for Plasma. +3 of Asia Minor for Mamba. And a +3 in Southern Africa for Ace. Okay, Roguester finishes off the... Now everybody officially is holding a bonus. So Mamba comes down with the 7. He can't use the 5. He's got to take out 15 there in the Horn of Africa. There's no way he gets to it yet. He's still got that Plentix 4 blocking him. Yeah, he doesn't have enough yet. If Pentix moves out of the way, it makes it a little easier for sure. Surely Pentix jumps back into that spot. He doesn't. Okay, so that does give Mamba more hope. He's got to hit the 3. Split. Oh, he's still got to add like at least 3 to that 7 to have any hope. Yeah, no way. It's definitely more possible. Oh, unless Plasma jumps in and blocks it. Does Plasma stay there or move back? Okay, now Plasma blocks it. Now he definitely can't get to it. Mamba laughs. And he's mad. Do we think Ace wins this turn? Leona's saying Ace, that Ace wins again. Ace has got to take out Plasma. I mean, the trade's only 4 troops. He's got to split off the 14 and kill a 7 and a 10 in addition to 2 1s on each side. So he's getting 7 troops. Oh boy, Mamba's going for it anyway, guys. He wants this bounty so badly. No, he just hits the 3? He just hits the 3 of Rugster. Oh, Ace is going to burn a wild for a 4 trade for this kill, and I think it's tight. Oh, he's going to put the... Why is he putting the troops down at the bottom? Okay, so he's taking the 14 up and the 13 through the bottom. Okay, he's got pretty good... It's the hardest roll. Loses 9. He's going to have a 100% roll there, though. Only loses 3 on that. Yeah, he gets it easy. Gets it super easy. Well played by Ace. Ace gets the win in game 3. That's 13 points for Ace to add to his 6. He'll finish with 19. Everybody but Plasma will get the staying alive points there. I'm going to say it in the group. Yeah, over. Post game in live. Mamba didn't like the no blocking. He's already said it in the group chat. We'll see if we can get a little post game talk here. I'm sure everybody's really happy with how everything went. No complaints. Turn off our targets. What's up, Rugster? What's up, Ace?
How's it going?
How's it going?
How do we feel?
Hey, we both got one, so that's pretty good.
There you go. Just takes one.
Yeah, it really does.
Pretty confident there, Ace, that was that kill was gonna work out for you.
Yeah, I had really good odds there for sure. So, oh yeah, I wasn't gonna wait another turn. You never know what could happen.
You thought someone else would go on 5 and try something.
Yeah. There's always a possibility somebody goes for something, feeds it. And I mean, I think I had above 90% odds, so I'm gonna take that.
Sure. Okay, and then Rugster, walk us through game 1. What were you thinking there?
Well, obviously, through the entire game, I was pretty much lined up quite well, except for the one that was protected by everybody. And it just came down to I had a wild card. I knew I had to set on 3 on the second go around, and it was going to be one of the easiest kills ever if he doesn't set on 3, and of course the cards disappear.
That's always the best feeling.
That was going to be pretty. Well, I knew it was going to be pretty thin, and it was going to be thin on top. And I rolled so well at that point in time, I thought it was easy. I didn't think I was going to miss it, but I had lines on the whole game. I had. I'll tell you. I think if you go back and you look, I think every one of the games, I had really good lines, except for Plasma Field in game 2, where he was given a bonus and nobody even disputed it. So he started trooping up so fast, there was no chance. I had to get really lucky if I had a chance on that one. But even in the third game, I was really lined up quite well. I was fighting with Plasma. Plasma decided he did not want the weakest person to get a bonus, but everybody else could, which is probably why you saw me break everybody's bonus at that one point.
Yeah, if you hadn't done that, I was going to win.
Yeah, the breaking of Ace actually had a pretty big effect.
There was no doubt. I was like, at that point in time, I'm like, why is Plasma, who doesn't have a bonus, he hasn't signaled he wants the bottom one. I'm trying to go around, and he won't get out of the bonus area.
It's because you forgot about that territory you needed to attack to let him through.
Well, I just needed him to signal that he wanted to go in that direction. I had no idea where he was going.
That's what he was signaling.
I didn't see it.
He was pathing that way.
So I figured
I thought that was very obvious, and I'm like, okay, you must just not realize that one extra territory is part of your bonus. No, I didn't want to step on anybody's toes in that last game. I should have just bit the bullet, lost my position in the bottom to Ace, but I don't know. I feel like if I lose that position by breaking ace at the end there,
Mhm.
I think I die to blue. That was the only reason I chose to hit the black 3 over breaking ace's bonus.
Yeah, Mamba, it was surprising you didn't go for the Central Africa bonus game 3. We just assumed you kind of thought it was. We thought maybe just
I
you thought it
mean,
was yours to take at all times.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
I mean, game 1,
Other
it was
people
very,
can
very
too.
obvious that that was my play. Game 2, I didn't really have another play, so I kind of
Uh-huh.
had to go for it. And game 3, that was probably the worst spawn I had, but like it still turned
Yeah.
out okay. But man, I'm sad that no one was blocking anything.
You wanted to see more blocks. In game 1, Mamba, you had the kill on Pentix lined up until Ace breaks you. Because
I
you had to
think
move your troops back down.
I did, but I think I might have had it even without the bonus troops. It just would have been a lot closer, and I didn't want to trash people's games
Yeah, going
for
for it.
failing that. Yeah. But I will say breaking me, that was big.
Ace had you also, so
I
I mean
was
he
just
had to do it at some point.
yeah. I figured he had me, but I'm like, he's never gonna have the chance to kill me. It's just not gonna happen.
Right.
I'm just
Yeah.
way too strong. So I was never really worried about it. Him breaking me, it set me behind a little bit. I was thinking about breaking him back, but
I
it was
didn't
like,
even. The thing is, I didn't even break him because I had him. I broke him because he could have won that turn.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
that point. But
That was what was
interestingly,
frustrating.
from Ace, once Mamba takes the +6, you steal Horse Boy's +3, so you're at least matching Mamba's +6 with your 2 bonuses. Then.
Yeah, I figured that was my only chance at being able to kill Mamba because I could if I break him, then he knows and he slams me and then the game's just kind of fed. So I figured the easiest way to do it was to take 2 bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I left Horse really
tough
weak.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think I would have been fine except Plasma broke me. So.
Plasma broke you, and then Plasma wanted to take the whole bonus.
Yeah, I really don't know what he
Did
thought
that
was going to
surprise you?
happen there.
Yeah, I was giggling to myself when I saw the thing. He's like, and he thinks he's gonna hold it.
Yeah. The break and
I
then
just started
taking it was
spamming laughing
interesting.
emotes.
He made it super obvious he had me in both games, which
Yeah, he
I
did.
personally think is just really bad play because now I know exactly
How
to
to play it.
add, and
Yeah.
I go before him, so I'm always going to set before him. Yeah, I didn't think it made a whole lot of sense to, and like the second game, he immediately removes a 2 of mine, like, and then he follows me everywhere I move. You know, it's like.
I couldn't tell, so it looked like what he was trying to justify it with was you hitting that 2 in the Horn of Africa on your turn. You took out his 2 as part of getting your bonus, basically. And then he kind of made a beeline to you up in to Asia Minor to take your 2 out.
That's not a realistic justification because nobody's mad when you hit a 2
Right.
to take a bonus.
Right.
People are mad when you remove a 2 on the opposite side of the map from, that's clearly not doing anything for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So very, very different situations. I don't think you can play Assassins by giving away your target turn 1.
Roadster, was the jumping around and breaking everybody there late in game 3, was that just in hopes to kind of prevent them from winning at that point? To kind of lengthen the game?
Without a doubt. I mean, we had Plasma and I had no bonus until he finally took one on the bottom.
Yep.
And then I wrapped around. At that point in time, we were 15 troops behind everybody else, and we hadn't traded in yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, if he's still getting 4 down on the bottom, Mama's got his up on the right, and Pentex, who was my target, was in the upper left.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody was just lapping us, and so at that point in time, I needed to at least put it on hold. Maybe get somebody to go after somebody else fail, and maybe I can steal a couple extra cards and start running at that point in time. But there was no doubt I had to slow the game down because
I definitely took it as Pentix was your target and you broke me as well, so that it wouldn't look as obvious. But
no, I'm looking at your troop count. You could kill anybody on the board.
Yeah.
There was nobody on the board you couldn't kill.
Yeah.
True.
Makes sense. Horus Boy, you get killed by Rugster game 1, and then you get him as your target in game 2. Was that a nice piece of revenge for you there? Would you have rather had Ace to really get some revenge?
I don't know if he knows he's on mute.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're muted. You're muted, Horse Boy.
There he is.
Yeah, okay, sorry about that.
You're good.
The question again, please.
Were you excited after when Rugster kills you in game 1 that you got him as your target in game 2 so you could exact a little revenge?
Not really.
Okay.
I was more excited about getting Mamba on the third and the fourth one that I got the whole family there. So.
That's great.
But no, first game I didn't thought of much because I was way behind real fast, and at least I got some lines, and I've tried kind of Hail Mary with my 4 on the big stack. If it went well, I would have maybe tried something bigger than that.
And you lost everything rolling that. Didn't get a single troop, huh?
Exactly. So I'll try just to survive, and like the turn after I died. So yeah, sometimes that happened. Though.
Sure.
I was just in disbelief during the second game that nobody stopped Horus from going after Rugster. I was like, it was just in my head. It was so obvious. He added troops to the top
Where he was adding,
then he moved his stack from facing in one direction to the complete opposite, and it's just like, okay, he has Rugster next turn. He kills him next turn. So then you see me doing like the question mark face, and then I add a bunch of troops and place them in the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, okay, now Ace needs to add troops to that spot right below mine. He just saw what I did. Hopefully, monkey see, monkey do. and then it didn't happen, and I'm like, oh no. And then I'd start doing the crying face, good game, hoping somebody else places troops in the way. And Plasma makes some random attack on a 1 and sits, and then I'm like, all right, game over, we lose. He just kills him.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I had the blinders on there. Because Plasma was chasing me around the board, and I was trying to kill blue, so I was trying to add my troops to kill blue, not guard against them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then of course, every time somebody went for a kill, it was fairly close on all ends, but everyone ended up rolling well enough they get it.
Yeah, clean
nobody
kills.
Failed any of those.
Yeah.
I would have failed
except
all
for
3.
Horus is on Rugster.
Yeah, he technically kind of started it on that one, but
I mean, even then, it was pretty close. It only came down to him rolling well.
Yeah. Well, it would have been interesting if Horse kept going, right? He loses all 4 on the 4 on 28 to try to whittle it down a little bit. But if he keeps going, then Rugster can't kill him next turn, most likely. Maybe he could. But it would have been tougher.
I don't think any one of those bounties, the rolls on stacks were 100%.
Yeah, no one had a full
except for maybe 1 or 2 stacks during those, but none of them were 100%.
Right.
And so I think that's awesome that people aren't just waiting until it's completely guaranteed.
Yeah.
But I think if there's any form of blocking, none of those games would have ended the way they did.
Yeah, they go on a little bit longer.
Yeah,
I think everyone was definitely feeling pressure that if I don't go for the early move, someone else is going to get it. So I think that's why you see the early triggers by everybody.
Maybe I think that's like you're playing too scared. I think if you block well enough, you can make the game go on long enough to where the opportunity, shows itself.
Comes back around
if you're behind, then obviously you need to have a corner to make sure you're alive, and you need to have people kill guarding you, and preferably 2 spots and different people in both spots.
Yep, so you can trust them.
It's so hard to do that on that map though, because it's so
it
open.
is, yeah.
Especially with portals too. Like
there's a few territories we're able to do that with on the left-hand side, and we did do that in a few of the games. Like for instance, that game where Horus and Rugster had each other.
Mm-hmm.
If it was somebody else on that spot guarding, instead of Rugster,
they just were next
we would
to
have
each
had
other.
Horus just blocked by 30 stacks almost.
Yeah.
And he was untouchable. He wouldn't die, right?
Yeah, it's just the way it worked out. There was also a real good kill guarding game too in Spain.
Yeah, that too. Rugster.
But again, it was Rugster's target he was kill guarding. So
yeah,
that only goes so far.
Yeah.
I just in that final game there when Was it you, Ace, that moved in front of me? I think it was.
For which game?
A final game when I hit Rugster's 3 because I didn't have a card anywhere.
No, I didn't move in front of
You
you.
had
I
a-
think it
you
was.
had a card
Oh,
on
was it
Fintech.
Plasma's? It was Plasma, wasn't it?
Yeah, Plasma put his 7
Yeah,
right there.
he moved in front of me, and it was like, I need a card, and I don't want to break blue, because I accidentally broke blue, I accidentally parked my stack in his bonus, because I forgot he got broken, so he wasn't holding it currently. That was my bad. I forgot that bonus was being held, and somebody just happened to break it. So I left my stack in there thinking, okay, I'm gonna make that attack, then I'll make that attack next turn, and then he breaks me. I'm like, what? What'd I do? I'm like, oh shit, I left my stack in his bonus.
Yeah, you did
I
leave the
wa-
stack there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was.
I wanted you to think that I did that on revenge, but it
Mhm.
was
Because
it was
you had
kind
him.
of yeah, exactly. I had you, so
Yeah.
okay, less troop you get, it's less troop
I
I had to
mean-
deal with.
I mean, the way I see it is, you were still on the losing end of that because you're holding +6. I was only holding +3, so
Yeah, but
it didn't bother me when I lost the bonus because then I also take it back the next turn, so I get to hold it before you get to hold yours. You know.
correct. But you're way better than I am, Mamba. So three troops for you is an ordeal for me. So.
Causes problems.
If I had 3 extra troops, there was a chance I won that game.
Yeah.
There
Agreed.
was a chance. I was thinking of setting early like what Ace did.
Yeah.
I was. It was very close.
Were you just so tempted, Mambo, when you saw the Rugster target? Just
It was just when I saw Plasma stalling that out for so long, I'm like, this is this is such a nice position, except for the fact that I feel like Ace has Plasma, and
Yeah.
he did have Plasma. It was just like based off where Ace had his troops sitting, there's just
Yeah.
no reason for Ace to have that stack on the bottom unless Plasma's his target. And I'm
Right.
like, okay, so that's his target, and no one's blocking anything. This is
Yeah.
epic.
Yeah.
We're just gonna watch.
He's
this
gonna
game
walk
end.
right into it. Yeah.
But how would you have blocked me from killing Plasma there?
Well, the way I was thinking of doing it was I was gonna hit your bonus with my stack that you kept behind you as a kill guard. Issue with that is I was pretty sure blue had me, and if I do that, you remove the only position blue doesn't have access to, and he's holding a +6.
Yeah.
So I don't know. At the end there, it's like, okay, do I hit a target 3 of mine in a corner as my card, or do I break Ace's bonus and lose a position that is keeping me alive? And I chose the former, and then obviously you set in, got good enough dice to win it there, so well played on that front.
Thank you. I wasn't gonna.
Pentix,
leave it
sorry
up
I
to
didn't
chance.
see you in here. You got anything to say?
On the first game, on the first set, I was seriously thinking about killing Plasma,
Uh-huh.
my target, but I don't think I would have had it. I don't know.
I was looking for the blue kill before he set on 3. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Or-
remember,
or if-
Pentix, if we
if the
talked about
set's
your
on-
plasma set there.
If the set on 3s didn't happen though, I was killing Horace Boy just to get his bounty off the board, so the person that had him couldn't have an easy target.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
I was thinking of doing it during first sets, but then you guys started blocking me. I wasn't even gonna kill Pentix. I was like, yeah, Pentix is my target, but I'm not even looking at that. I want to play for some bounties. And then
Well,
obviously
it was-
1-point bounties.
yeah, 1-point bounties. Why not?
Mamba loves that stuff.
You know, the ironic part about that is I think we started the interview right away with the 3 of us in here.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing I said was that I knew I had excited out of Wild in a trade on 3,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking as soon as Horace, I'm like, this is going to be an easy, kill, and then the cards disappeared. And I
Yeah.
was like, man, it's going to be
Got a lot
really
tougher.
thin. So
Yeah.
and it was.
Yeah. I mean, well, very well played to get it. It was very thin margins,
Yeah,
but hey,
it's tight.
dice were in your favor this time. Did you hear me scream from upstairs?
No,
No, you
Couldn't
didn't.
hear
Oh,
you.
okay. I screamed very loud when you were hovering over my target's 2. You were like threatening it or like thinking to attack it, and I screamed from upstairs, "Do it, pussy!"
great. I'm glad
I
your
don't
mom
hear
wasn't walking around the house. That would be nice. I didn't hear that. That was
I don't know.
fantastic.
I screamed pretty loud. I'm surprised you didn't hear it. Oh, my door's shut.
Yeah. And you're on a different story.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
All right, GG's everybody. Ace finishes
Guys,
with
thank you.
19, Horse with 16, Rugster with 16. All three of those definitely on to the Octofinals. Pintix with 9 probably through. I don't know what Pintix came in with. Mamba with 9 definitely through with his big first round, and Plasma with 6. I don't remember what he came in with, but he'll be close also.
I have yet to die.
Yeah, that's great.
Yippee.
Not dying's good, but it looks like you're not going to make the top 3, so you'll be playing in Octos.
Yeah, I'm aware.
All right, good games,
I-
everybody.
Almost every game, if it got back to my turn, I was
You had it.
ending the game.
Yeah.
But then set on 3, or Ace just being so supremely strong versus everyone else, because he took
It
that
could
turn
be.
1 bonus. That was
It could
brutal.
be good show. It could be a good show if we end up in one of these next rounds when we have each other. That'd
Could
be
be.
fantastic.
I
be.
was so sure that game 1 we were gonna get each other, and it was just gonna be fanfare. That's what it was gonna
Yeah.
be.
The chat was
Well,
very excited about the potential of you guys having each other, for sure.
Were they really?
Yeah,
All
oh, yeah.
great. Maybe it happens in the future.
They're rooting for family strife, no question.
Fantastic.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks for
Well played. Bye bye.
All right, guys, that is Group 5 of Round 2 of Assassins Unlimited. Congratulations. Ace, Horseboy, and Rugster all get a win here, and we'll see those guys in Octos. We'll see Mamba in Octos, and we'll see if Pintix and Plasma can also move on to Octos. That's it for now. Group 6 is tomorrow at 20 UTC. You can check out Group 6 of Assassins Unlimited. I am 15 minutes away from my Kilpede Open Round 2 game, so you can check that out watching on Twitch, Mitch on Risk. I'll be over there trying to win a 70% game in Troy and move on past the third round of the Kilpede Open. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, everybody, I'm at Mitch on Risk, and may your dice be nice. See you guys.